Hi everyone! Today I'm excited to share some of our favorite resources that make homeschooling both manageable and exciting for us. Our kids are still little, so we're just getting started on this journey and figuring out what works best for our family. I'm just sharing our experience and what's been helping us, so hopefully it inspires and helps others who are on a similar path. We usually start with our kids' interests as a base for planning, and from there I like to build everything around a single theme, exploring it from every angle. This way, we're not just doing isolated subjects like math or science, it's all connected, which makes learning more engaging and meaningful. Let me show you some of the best resources that make this possible. Resource number 1. For the Love of Homeschooling, Mega Bundles, and Harbor and Sprout. For our homeschool, the For the Love of Homeschooling bundles and Harbor and Sprout resources are truly at the heart of our day-to-day. We've been loving the 12 weeks of Fall Bundle, which is a 12-week curriculum with each week inspired by a new book. This is our first time we've tried a curriculum-based thing, so it's been working out quite well. We didn't exactly follow that, but it was such a good base, and we're probably gonna try the next one and the next one. It's such a lovely story-centered approach that really captures our kids' imagination. Each week we get to build activities and lessons around the story, trying in everything from language and geography to science and math. I just love how these curriculum bring a steady rhythm to our learning while still letting us follow the kids' interests. We often find other great unit studies and printables on Etsy and Pinterest too. It's just amazing what's out there, honestly. These are perfect for filling in the gaps, diving into new subjects, or just adding seasonal or cultural elements to our curriculum. These resources make it so easy to weave a theme throughout every subject, which is exactly how we like to approach learning. Resource number 2. It's another fantastic resource, which is Teachers Pay Teachers. It's full of specific printables and activities for nearly any topic or theme you can think of, from seasonal crafts to hands-on math and science projects. I love that I can find something unique for each topic we're covering, like an interactive booklet or a themed puzzle. It's perfect for adding some variety, and there's always something that fits perfectly into our theme for the week. Resource number 3. Yoto Player. So, we also use the Yoto Player, which is a big hit in our home. It's a screen-free audio device, so they can listen to stories, educational content, or even music without needing a screen. Our kids enjoy picking their own cards, and it gives them some independence to explore different topics. I also love how the Yoto Player sparks their imagination. Listening without visual helps them picture everything in their own way, and I can see that when they're just, in that mindset, when they're just looking for pictures in their head. It's really good. Listening without visual helps them picture everything in their own way. Resource number 4. LeapStart Interactive Books. The LeapStart Interactive Books are another wonderful tool, especially for our youngest. They're great for hands-on, interactive learning, and they cover a lot of basics in a fun, engaging way. Our kids enjoy tapping on different parts of the page and just hearing about letters, numbers, animals, or whatever the topic might be. It's really intuitive for them, and they get to feel in control of their learning. resource number 5, YouTube. Now, okay, it might surprise some, but YouTube has been a really valuable resource in our homeschooling. We let our kids watch very little TV overall, but I believe technology isn't something to fear. It's a powerful tool if you know how to use it. Whenever we're learning about a particular subject, I'll let them watch videos to dive a little deeper. And now, if my eldest wants to build something or just try an experiment, he'll often ask if we can look it up on YouTube together. There are so many amazing educational channels out there for every subject, almost, from science to nature to math and art. For example, one day my boys randomly made a satellite out of toilet roll and a piece of cardboard. Seeing that, I jumped on the opportunity to dive into all things satellites. So we watched videos about the launch of the first American satellite, learned about the history of satellites, and looked at books and resources to match. I think this is Montessori-inspired learning at its best, following their natural interests to build something hands-on and memorable. Of course, we're always watching with them, helping them learn how to find good information. But honestly, this exposure has taught them how to use tech as a learning tool, which I think is a really valuable skill. And yes, we absolutely love reading physical books too. So we visit our local library often to keep a good supply of new stories and information on hand. And that's why resource number 6, books and the local library. We are a big book lovers in this family. From stories to reference books, having a variety of reading materials is essential in our homeschool. Our kids love picking out new books from the local library, and it's a great way to just explore new topics without committing to buying every book. Audiobooks and even educational events are all available for free. Hands-on learning kits and activities. One of the best parts of homeschooling is making learning hands-on and real. Nature kits, magnifying glasses, bug catchers, and science experiment kits. Let the kids dive right in and explore. There's nothing quite like just seeing them, how they get excited about a new bug they found, or running in with a leaf, but they want to identify it. We can spend hours with a magnifying glass, observing nature's little details, or just trying a simple science experiment at home. These kits are so wonderful because they let the kids be curious and discover the world around them with their own 2 hands. Another time, my son was playing with a tube and said it reminded him of a periscope of a submarine, so naturally, I jumped at the chance. I ordered a small periscope kit, and we ended up learning all about the physics behind it and a bit about its invention and how submarines use them. And yeah, opportunities like this make homeschooling so special. We get to nurture curiosity in the moment, art and craft supplies. Creative expression is such a big part of our homeschool. I love keeping a stock of art supplies like paints, modeling clay, Play-Doh, drawing material, and everything that the boys collected outside, like pine cones, stones. They can be very well used in sensory play. We use them for everything from illustrating stories, we read, to creating pieces inspired by nature. And art isn't just fun, it's such a great way for kids to work on fine motor skills, express their feelings, and even practice patience. And watching their personalities come out in their art is one of my favorite things, to be honest. Outdoor exploration and field trips. The world is truly our classroom. Some of our best learning moments happen outside, whether we are on a simple hike, at a historical site, or just exploring our own backyard. Field trips give us a chance to bring lessons to life in a way that's completely immersive. For example, if we're learning about trees or wildlife, we'll take a trip to a local forest or a park and see what we've read about up close. Science museum, history museum, and other field trips like these make such a big impact and let the kids connect with what they're learning on a deeper level. Planning field trips around our themes makes everything feel so relevant and tangible. Educational games and puzzles. We love using educational games and puzzles to make learning playful. Whether it's a counting game, memory match, or a board game that sneaks in some geography, these games reinforce skills in a way that feels totally natural. It's low-pressure learning that we can all enjoy together, and I find that the kids often don't even realize they're learning because they are so absorbed in having fun. These games help build their problem-solving skills, memory, and even resilience as they learn to try again if something doesn't work out the first time. Building blocks and manipulatives. So, building blocks, geometric shapes, and other manipulatives are wonderful tools in our homeschool. We use them for everything from creating patterns to exploring basic math concepts and even building little structure based on what we've read. The kids get to work on spatial awareness, creativity, and early math, all while having a blast. It's just amazing how much they can learn by simply building and experimenting with different shapes and sizes. Plus, it's a great activity for those moments when they need some quiet time to focus. Well, I hope this short video gives you some inspiration or ideas for your own homeschooling journey. There are so many ways to make learning fun, hands-on, and flexible. These resources have made such a difference for us, and I'm excited to keep exploring new ways to support our kids' interest and curiosity. Let me know in the comments if you have any favorite resources or suggestions. I'd love to hear what works for your family. Give me some more ideas. Thank you for watching, and please check out my other videos for more homeschooling content. Have a great day.